That's fine. I use it all the time.
You can. You're a star anchor. I'm only a minister.
We are buying 30% of our crude from Russia, and now the Americans have threatened secondary sanctions. What impact do you see on India's oil supply, and what is our backup plan, sir?
First and foremost, what are the facts? In February 2022, when the military conflict between Russia and the Ukraine commenced, we were buying, if I remember, 0.2% of our overall crude from the Russian Federation. Today, yes, you are absolutely right, it has gone up considerably. India has diversified the sources of supply, and we have gone, I think, from about 27 countries that we used to buy from to about 40 countries now. In the last 10-11 years, 16% of the growth in the energy markets, crude oil, has come from India. Is that in the next 2 decades, 25% of the global growth is going to come from India. Increase. Today, Russia is one of the main suppliers. Today, I think they produce about 9 million barrels a day. 9 million barrels a day, madam, is roughly 10% of the global production per day and consumption per day. Supposing you take 10% of the consumption off the table, there are 2 possibilities. One, the rest of the world, the whole world, stops consuming or consumes 10% less. You decide that 10% is going off the market, you don't want to reduce consumption, then you start buying more from the remaining 90%. You know what that would do to prices? The prices which were here would skyrocket. If more and more people were to buy from the other OPEC sources, you know what would have happened? Prices would have gone up minimum to $130, $140 a barrel. I have some statistics here. I want to share those. And you're saying, what are the papers? Because I did some research. I knew you'd ask. Oil products. Turkey, the largest buyer, has purchased 26% of Russia's oil product exports. Turkey. You know which group they belong to. Followed by China, 13%, and Brazil, 12%. Now we come to LNG, natural gas. The EU was the largest buyer. EU is the European Union, purchasing 51% of Russia's LNG exports, followed by China, 21%, and Japan, 18%. Pipeline gas. The EU was the largest buyer, purchasing 37% of Russia's pipeline gas, followed by China, 30%, and Turkey, 27%.